Hey Libra, Sun, Rising, Moon, wherever your Libra wherever your Libra placements are, whatever synchronistic sign you followed that led you to this video, you're on the right place at the right time with the right spiritual beings and people. Hey, my name is Serhat. Let's dig into your energies. I meditated and wrote down some automatic writing before starting this. Whew, Libra. It's already starting. I get goosebumps. The first thing I wrote down is change in green, but then they told me also write it down with purple. For me, I always work with colors, just to let you know, even in my nutrition, I love going with the colors. As you can see, silver nails, silver top, like some jewelry, like I'm that kind of, my moon is in Libra. Like I love that thing. What I want to say is here, change in green stands for heart chakra. So it's a lot of change in your heart space, a lot of change in bringing awareness into your heart space. Also change in your spirituality as in crown chakra, a lot of receiving things. He's here with us. And here, I see light orbs right now. It's so crazy. I saw yesterday Archangel Raphael as a green light orb. Right now I saw him again. And here right now, this is someone I see like every time, Archangel Metatron with a purple light orb. I just to let you be a part of this what's happening here, like it's, wow. They're here with you and you can call upon them. Free will means the thing is angel want us to help, angels in general, archangels as well, but since they are this extension of love, since they are this extension of source, they are serving source, and they only can help us with when I allow them and welcome their help with a certain specific task with my free will. Then they are happy and joyful and lovingly helping me or helping you, but you have to invite them, you have to welcome them. This is the thing with angels. This is also the difference in comparison to spirit guides, because spirit guides, as in ancestors or like other interdimensional beings, I don't know the whole truth, honey, bro, but they interact with your life path and like help you out or like push you in different directions if it's like not meant to be to go this way, like having their fingers and pulling the cords kind of thing. But what I want to say is I also wrote them down. They told me spirituality in this nude color for skin. And then I had to write down rose quartz and clear quartz in the color black for rebirth, as well as death, as well as masculine energy. And this will help you to open up more your heart space or your slash mind, like having a bridge between your mind and your heart. And it's interesting, now I see actually a connection to change in both colors, like change in the heart space as in change in your crown chakra, having there a bridge, a coherence, meditating and bringing more awareness into this space. Then I had, as another sign reading, check your placements. I don't know which was it. I think it was Gemini. If you have some placements in Gemini, check out the reading, because I channeled out of nowhere to use the color yellow and write down yellow. And then I had the song again, Yellow Coldplay. And this is something I had 2 days ago for doing Gemini's reading. And I wrote specifically down skin and bones, because there's one phrase in the lyrics, your skin, yes, your skin and bones, turning into something beautiful. Again, change. Interesting. And I wrote this in orange color. I feel like also solar plexus sacral chakra activation, because I wrote down in I don't know how to say this, in this thing here, like release, exercise, release, sweat, your joints, trapped emotions, doing some more exercises, Libra, if you haven't so far, or starting to do, even if it's just stretching. Like I know from my side, like besides having my moon in Libra, since my sun and my Mercury and my Neptune and my Venus is in Capricorn, lol, I know Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and it's ruled by the bones, by your joints. And I know when I feel like a lot of emotions trapped in my joints, in my knees, in my elbows, and when I do exercise, even if it's just stretching, and I mean, you don't have to have Capricorn placements, you know, we're spiritual beings living this experience. Maybe your psychic gifts is part, like not everything is based on astrology, yet a lot of things are based on astrology, but we are individual beings. Means maybe you have some empath psychic abilities that let you mirror, and out of nowhere you're having trapped emotions maybe in your skin, like in your skin as well. Like sometimes I have breakouts on my skin, I'm telling you, or like in the joints, and when you stretch it starts to make sounds like, you know, this is something I do like on purpose. But what I want to say with that is, you will understand if you have trapped emotions, if it's you know, if it makes sounds when you start stretching, doing a yoga workout, even if it's just 10 minutes, even if it's just 5 minutes. I mean, I'm telling you, like, if you once start with doing exercises on a daily basis, even if it's just for 10 minutes, you will come to make it to a habit, and then you will be like, I can't without. Like, I just finished about 20 minutes power yoga by Sean Week. I don't know if I can pronounce his last name right. And then I did 10 minutes abs. You know, like, it's just a sign. It's just helping so much. It brings some fresh air, like the window you opened. And I feel the fresh air. And it's so something good for your skin to sweat. Even like sweating is one function of your body, because water stores consciousness. Like water, like drinking a lot of water, your kidneys doing the work to cleanse the toxins out from your blood. Yes, but I think the kidneys on a spiritual level also do the cleansing work, as in, since your blood is made of water and water stores consciousness and we receive energies and emotions from our environment, your kidneys help to cleanse and to filtrate those emotions out through peeing. So drinking a lot of water and sweating, again, sweating, helping your skin to release these emotions as well. And then I started writing, like continuing the phrase of yellow, the song, and then I wrote with burgundy red or deep darker red into something beautiful. And then I heard metamorphosis and I saw a butterfly. So cool. And I heard relationships. And then I started, like they told me, write relationships again down, but with black, and continue with the color black. And I wrote down relationships, rebirth, because of the color black, again, masculine energy. And then I heard saying authentic no's, Libra. And you will learn that, don't worry, they said. Like saying authentic no's means, listen, like someone asks you a question, and you feel to your heart space and you actually want to say no, but you don't want to hurt them, or you're afraid to hurt them, so we say yes. I have been there, like I'm telling you from experience. This is something so, this is something based on the way how we become conditioned. I don't want to say it's narcissistic, but it's definitely a narcissistic trait. Please don't get triggered, because I'm telling you, I have been there as well. Like I many times I said yes, even though it was not authentic. Many times I said yes, even though my heart was screaming no, but I was afraid to hurt the person. So take what resonates, please. And then I wrote down, dear Libra, but Libra with black again and purple. Do not always say yes to everything / everyone. Listen to your heart and allow yourself, give yourself permission to say no. And then also they told me to pull a spirit animal card for the overall energy, but I was done, okay, but I will do it in the beginning of the live. So you see that with me, the live reaction, because I don't know, sometimes I write down some things and then the cards just like synchronistically match to that, and I'm just like, I want to do that live, so you see it with me. So yeah, this was basically the intuitive messages that I have for you, Libra, for April. But it's beautiful energies. I feel like the more you bring coherence with your mind and your heart, the more you can listen to your heart space and be like, no, like I don't feel like doing that. No, don't take it for like, don't feel attacked, or don't take it as something personal. I just don't feel like I come from a household where I was afraid saying no to my parents sometimes because of emotional manipulation or something, which is not something that like not pointing out with my finger and being like blah blah blah, and not putting myself as a victim, more like as a winner, because it made me to who I am now. But it's just like to let you know from what kind of background I come. you know. It's a process. It's a process to say no. It has to do with reconditioning, reparenting yourself, because it's obviously based on conditioning, obviously coming something from our childhood where we experienced dishonest no's, dishonest yes, and just like mirroring back to our relationships that we have in our current life. Basically, simple as that. Okay, let's check the spirit animal card for the overall energy. They said split it and do it like this, and then just like pull. Spirit enemy card over Sun, Libra, Sun, Rising, Moon, April 2020. Okay, 2 cards. I knew that. That's what, you know, I knew that this is going to happen, Libra. I knew that. I knew that. That's why I was like, Spirit, let me do it in life, please. And they were like, okay, do it in life. Because I knew that I will receive the butterfly as a spirit animal card. And do you know what I see right now with this here? A lizard upwards and a butterfly reverse. It's like you kind of, Libra, are so... Goosebumps. You kind of struggle right now. No, I don't want to say struggle. It's kind of a challenging time right now for you to fully embrace who you are with the butterfly, and more like adjusting more to your surroundings, dimming down your light and listening more to your surroundings, and being afraid that you will overshine them, being worried that you will overshine them as soon as you start spreading your wings. This is so big. I'm telling you, I wrote down butterfly, and I told you I see metamorphosis. Oh my God, I love this life so much. Thank you for being here with me. Oh my God, I love this. I love this. I love this. Let's check what has the spirit book to say, the animal book, about butterfly and lizard. They say check first lizard. Okay, but I already found butterfly, but I will just like mark it with my finger. No, it was buffalo law. Okay. Where's the lizard? Here, somewhere. I'm so high vibe right now. This is so cool. Okay, I found butterfly now, but I have to find lizard first. Spirit, help me, please. Here. Instinctual, sensitive to subtle, the dreamer. The lizard, I just heard you like tend to dream the things that you want to do, but then you just like hold yourself back. The lizard is an expert in the realm of sensory perception, as if it has a sixth sense. The lizard hears what is yet to be spoken and sees what is yet to manifest. Although this is an amazing gift, it can easily wear the lizard down. Big crowds, lots of travel, or overstimulation will drain a lizard of their magical essence. This card is an indication to pull back from the bright lights and big city and return to the inner artist who has been whispering your name. When in balance, artistic, telepathic, spiritual. When out of balance, elusive, non-committal, flaky. To bring into balance a creative project. Number 127, by the way, 170. Why do I have always 77 in my head? Illusion, intuition. But 127, if this number resonates, I just see 3 plus 7, 10. New beginnings coming to you, by the way. Now check the butterfly in reverse. Undergoing great change and transformation, Libra. The energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, so you can see it better, because this is something that we're going to create, bringing it upwards. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, practice, or prayer, done at the same place and time, will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. When in balance, cheerful, graceful. When out of balance, fragile, frustrated. To bring into balance, daily routine, exercise. Even if it's just for 5 minutes. I just saw 1444. Like, I'm telling you, this will help you to also bring your telepathic, sixth sense, psychic, spiritual gifts and control, because you receive so much, Libra, And then it's like, oh my God, it's so much in your body and you need to release it somehow in some way. Otherwise it will be manifested in your body. I'm telling you, like, I'm super sensitive. And when I am in big crowds or when I'm like doing a lot, I have to balance it out. If I have a self-care day where I eat ice cream, where I eat Doritos, where I eat like even pizza and this and that, then I need to do like the next days a lot of fresh spinach, a lot of fresh fruits, a lot of vegetables, even doing like with my slow juicer drinks for myself or smoothies, just like to balance it out again, just like to know, okay, I want that. I want to treat myself with lower vibrational food because it's freaking tasty. I love Doritos. I love salsa. I love guacamole. I could just like swim in that. But at the same time, I do know I have to take responsibility for this vessel because I receive emotions. I receive energies. I have vivid dreams. I have this. I have that. So I need to balance it out to give myself high vibrational food so my body can do something with that. My body can adapt to that. So there's a lot of change for you coming, Libra. You're going to become so much more. I feel like I just hear you're going to become so powerful by understanding your gifts and how to balance your bodies. I say bodies in plural because there's not just like this body. There's this physical body, the emotional, mental body, and the spiritual body. And it's all like when we, you have to imagine when your soul is vibrating on a frequency of love and light because we're made of source, then, and when I give my physical body and my mental and emotional body all the low vibrational things, then it's not in alignment and my soul feels so ungrounded because it's not vibrating at the same frequency. I remember when I had momentum, when I was going to the forest, and I haven't been doing that grounding in the forest, in the nature, and then I felt like I haven't been doing that for a while, and my spirit was like, you have to go to the forest because it was so close to my place where I was living before. And I was like, okay, I need to go to the forest. And the closer I got to the forest, and I'm telling you from my own experience, I started receiving goosebumps in my knees. Like the closer I walked to the forest, and then I was like in the forest in the beginning when the forest started, and I don't know, like you can call it whatever you want to. If it's your truth, it's your truth. If it's placebo for your reality. But for my reality, just like talking about my experience and the emotions that I perceived in that momentum, my whole body started vibrating. It felt like spiritual awakening, what I experienced in 2019. But it was longer during that time. But in that moment, it was super short. Like everything vibrated here in my knees because I told you in my knees, there's size. Like everything when I feel emotions and it's trapped, I feel it mostly in my knees and my joints. And then I almost felt like losing my stability, losing like my hold. And I started crying because I felt like this energy that was just like released from my body. I'm telling you. And this is something like when we don't care of our spiritual body, because this is like, no, because this is like our vessel. It allows us, this is the anchor that allows our spirit to move from A to B to C in this time-space reality. Yes, astral traveling is cool. Yes, dreaming is cool. Yes, it's amazing that we are receiving psychic things and gifts and this and that. But if I don't care of this beauty, if I don't care of that, if I don't take responsibility for maintaining the health of my vibration in my physical body, then I don't have to wonder why I experience instability, why I experience like being overwhelmed, why I experience anxiety in my heart, why I have to start crying. I mean, crying is something good. It releases some emotional trapped things and mental things. Please start crying if you feel so. I do that as well. Sometimes I tell myself, I give myself permission to start crying. Like same thing to you, Libra. But there's going to be beautiful changes coming for you. And enough speaking about me and my experience, but I just sometimes feel called to share this and to be my most authentic self, and this is part of it. You know, like eating Doritos, it's part of me eating Doritos and having some self-treating days where I tap into my feminine energy and binge watch Netflix or Gaia. I don't know what you're up to. I mean, we don't have to be 24/7 over spiritual, you know, like you can be whoever you want to become to. If you feel like you want to binge watch the Vampire Diaries and eat Doritos on a specific certain day because you're just like so proud of the work that you've been doing the last days and weeks, do it. Eat ice cream, smoke a joint, whatever you feel aligned with, whatever your tools are. but then try to take responsibility and rebalance out your everything, your reality, with whatever tools you have. If you want to drink then the next day spinach smoothies and do intermittent fasting, what I'm doing like regularly, then do that. Like there's nothing holding you back. The only person or the only thing that holds us back is always us, and always our fears or our worries or what other people might think about us. But we don't give a shit about that. I mean, sometimes we do give a shit, but then we realignment and no, don't give a fuck about them. Let them talk. Let them be. They're on their spiritual journey as much as you are. And Libra, this is the thing also with saying no. But let's dig in, because I was just 20 minutes talking to you. Let's dig into the energies. What's going on? Timeline energies. 3D, 4D, 5D, so you can understand what is going on in your 3D reality, what is going on in 4D, the transitioning to communicate your own shadows, to see your own wounded parts if you have them, and then 5D, so because sometimes you're so in between these timeline realities, and it's good to see an overall view from another perspective, as in me, with the cards that I have and the voices that I hear, and just give you a reflection back to the perspective, a 360-degree above perspective that the universe allows me in this present momentum to give you and reflect you back. Because I don't know the whole truth, but I see a fragment of your bigger picture. And yes, let's start. 3D energies. Woo. Spirit angels, what's going on 3D for Libra, Sun, Rising, Moon. This was fast and it fell down on this deck here. So I think it's a combination supportive message with this deck. Strategy card. Strategy, 3D strategy, routine, look, routine, having a feather pencil, whatever you prefer, and writing down things. 21, number 3, bringing balance within your feminine energy for number 2, reflective, initiative, expressive, intuitive, reflective, I said that at the beginning, and number 1, masculine energy, putting things into action, starting things. Look, having a routine starts with small promises, Libra. It doesn't have to be, they said supportive message before you start preaching. Okay, Spirit, thank you. Okay. Supportive message for the whole time. Yes, thank you. And it fell down on the energy card deck, as you see. So I think, okay, the connection was gone. I don't know if you saw it, but it fell down on the energy card deck. And I think Spirit is and I think it took me a while to shuffle because the connection was gone. Because I was like, Spirit, you want me to do a supportive message, and now it's letting me shuffle the whole time. Okay, strategy card. Okay. I see a lot of orange yellow colors because the spring autumn card came, but in reverse. And I feel like it's time for you now to spread the seeds. Write down your intentions. We started a new cycle. Yesterday was Libra full moon in Libra. Beautiful energy starting for you today. April messages for you 2020, new intentions. Because usually it's when it's upwards, you see the autumn here and the spring above. And it's okay, now it's harvest time, honey, brother. Now it's time for you to harvest. But I feel for you, it's doing the groundwork now. What is it that you want to create for yourself, Libra? Saying no, being more authentic towards yourself, having coherence between your heart and your mind, having daily routines, starting with small promises. Even if it's just I want to meditate every day in the morning, 15 minutes. Or let's start smaller, 5 minutes. No one is judging you, honey. No one is going to be there in the corner and says, oh, you just meditated 5 minutes? Oh, okay, because I meditate every day 3 times a day. We don't give a shit about them. Do you and be you and stick to that. This is the most important. If it starts with 5 minutes meditation in the morning, it will continue and continue and continue. Someday you're going to be a guru that meditates 1 hour a day. See the bigger picture, Libra. See everything from different perspectives. But do the groundwork. Start with the small promises. Pinky promise, right? Even if it has to mean that you start giving yourself some 7% battery, and this is number 7 here. 21 and number 4. 3 plus 4 is a 7. And 3 balancing out into bringing 4 foundations. Balancing out, Libra, more foundations, more balancing out yourself. Listening to yourself. They said a supportive energy card. Okay. But there's light coming. Like when I look at the spring and autumn card, I see the autumn card and there's so much light shining through and a lot of orange yellow colors. Listen to the song Yellow by Coldplay and then write down, journal a little bit. You know, journaling is also tapping into your feminine energy because you start expressing and reflecting your path. Compare your present momentum with the weeks before, with the years before. You've been in much worse situations, Libra. I bet you've been. Like in whatever life situation, if it's private, work, relationships, relationship towards yourself, nutrition, lifestyle, you're going to find at least one point where you can compare to your past, yesterday, last month, last week, last hour, I don't know, last year, 2 years before, 3 years before, and then you can write down, wow, I'm so proud of myself. I made it so far. In comparison to this and this, I become now to this in person. And then you can also continue. I will move forward and I will make myself these small promises and I will start becoming this person that I see myself that I already am in another timeline reality. I want to become my best future self by doing this and this and that, by starting meditation 5 minutes in the morning, by doing this and this and that. This is what I do. Writing down constantly, I'm an international supermodel. I'm an international supermodel. Why? Because an agency is writing me. An agency from Italy has contact with me. They want to send me a contract. Why? And then it's cool. I'm worthy to experience this. I deserve to experience this. Solar plexus, sacral chakra activation. I'm worthy to create an international modeling career. I deserve this because I've been doing the work, because I've been exercising every day, because I've been intermittent fasting, because I've been living the lifestyle of any other model that I follow on Instagram. You know. But this is the thing of being your own biggest cheerleader, clapping on your shoulder and being like, yes, you've been doing a great job. I'm proud of you. I respect your work and I honor your work. I honor my soul. And like talking about yourself in the third person, in the second person. So I do talk to myself also in the third person sometimes because I don't know, maybe I'm channeling. Then I forget what I said. You know, this is like me. Yeah, let's continue. What is the supportive message for spring, autumn in reverse in combination with strategy? Spirit, you let the cards fall here. Like, give us the message. Come on. Okay, now they said continue with 4D. Okay. 4D energy for Libra. The transition into 5D. Spirit, what do you have to say? Magician and the mirror. Yes, yes, Libra. This is like literally your energy of being so in between. And not seeing your eternal capability of being everything. Not just like, you're like, okay, being something, but then like the other thing. And so like in between energies, like 4D is literally you being, I feel like you see yourself and what you're like most capable of creating 5% energy. I will not risk it. A 5% battery, I will not risk this. Let's put it here on the charger. Thank you for being so patient with me. Okay. Here, cool. So it's like literally you being so in between the energies. It's like you seeing what you can create on this planet, what you're capable of creating, literally like vision, like having these visions. Yet you're so in between, like putting it into action. Not seeing your full capability of being a magician. And 4D is literally you tapping into your whole truth of you seeing yourself as this magician card, this person that has infinite possibilities. Infinite universal timeline realities that you can tap into as long as you're doing the work. It's like every decision that we take in this reality in 3D is letting us jumping into this 5D reality that we've been imagining. Means, example, me again modeling. I wake up and it's crazy right now because I have such a deja vu. Like, I think I've dreamed this once. I don't know. It's going. Too many voices right now. Listen. It's like I wake up, okay, and then I ask myself, what can I do to tap into this international modeling reality that is also a psychic person and reads tarot cards on YouTube? What can I do to create this reality for myself? Yes, I can start doing a workout, and I will do now a workout. This decision creates and shifts me into this person that I aspire to become to, that I already am in another timeline reality where I aspire to jump into. But I have to be consistent. I have to stick, because we think time is like a billion circles. Sorry, I hope we're back. I said if you just missed it, we think like we got conditioned, not we think, because we started rethinking, we started reconditioning, we started working on our beliefs. We got conditioned to think the time. That's why the connection was gone. By the way, Spirit was like, yeah, because you said we're thinking, but this is not the truth. Stop manipulating people and spreading some seeds that are not meant to be there. Thank you. It's like we got conditioned to think that the time exists with 3 circles: past, present, future, right? Like, okay, you move forward, it's the future. You move back, it's the past. But the thing is, the time is actually, if you see it in circles, it's like boom, 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 and everything leads to everywhere. And my decision with my free will in this vessel, that's why we have to take care of our bodies and take responsibility. It's leading me. It's like driving a car, but you can go to any direction because your decisions create this direction. Where you put action into creates the direction, Libra. Means for you, what is it that you can do right now? Means for me, what is it that I can do right now to fit into this reality that I see myself? Okay, I can do a workout, done. After the workout, I can do, like, while I'm doing the workout, intermittent fasting, done. Doing it, still doing it. Drinking a lot of water, okay, cool. Amazing, everything that I can create for this modeling thing. Seeing castings, applying online, communicating with agencies, perfect, amazing. I'm an international model. This is the reality that I'm into right now. But what can I do for this psychic model, this influencer on YouTube, this person that wants to have a lot of people that sees his messages because he wants to enlighten other people with his truth, with his perception, with the connection that he has to other spiritual beings that we all have, that you have as well. It's just like me spreading it, you know, and you seeing it. So I'm happy that we're co-creating this together here. I'm grateful for that. What I say, what can I do for this reality? Okay, I can start a YouTube channel. I can start reading tarot cards. I can do this Libra April 2020 reading. This is how I change my auric field with the thoughts and the impulses that I have, the electromagnetic charged thoughts as in intentions, because I'm high vibrating, having bliss, love, joy as an emotion, and I have these thoughts of seeing myself doing these things, and then I start doing that. And this creates the change in my quantum field, and this is what I will attract into my quantum field. Because if I want to be in this reality of being an international supermodel and tarot card reader, psychic person on YouTube that talks about his life and reads tarot card, pick-up pile reading, etc. pp., then I have to be in this vibration. So I'm in this vibration. So this is the question to you. What is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to spread as seeds, Libra? What is it that you want to experience next year, next month, next week, tomorrow? What right now in another reality, because you already experienced this. Time doesn't exist. Again, this is this whole circle with circles, and our decisions let us move forward into either either I could do again today a self-treat day, like buying Doritos, buying pizza, buying this and that and ice cream, because I have free will and this is a decision that I want to take. But then I would create a change in my auric field again. And I would, yes, I would maybe boost my self-love, but I already did on Sunday and I already had a rest day on Monday. And usually I do many videos and readings on one day. So it's like, okay, Sarah, but is it really that you want to, or is it more your ego? Listen more to your spirit and listen more what your spirit has to say. What is it that you really want, Serhat? And what can you do right now to create this reality for yourself? And this is the question for you, Libra. Don't be so indecisive. You already know in your heart what you want to do. So start investing into that with the number 8 here, 5 and 3. Yes, it's challenging with the 5, but it will bring change and it will balance you out more. You have to face your shadows. You have to communicate towards yourself. What is it that I want? What is it that I want? What is it that I want? And how can I invest into that? Write it down. This is the strategy that you have to take, that you have to make, that you have to start. Let's check the 5D energies. Okay, they say supportive message for Magician in the Mirror. I usually dig down with tarot cards into those energies, But I feel like with me channeling the words, actually, I don't have to dig down with the tarot cards. So Magician in the Mirror, supportive message with Psychic Tarot as in next steps. But next steps already, as I said, strategy, asking yourself, knowing what you can do. Okay, this card wants to come out and this card as well. I was like putting it back, but I spotted and the spirit was like, no, take it out. It wants to come out. Yes, deception and envy, number 7. And victory and success, number 6. It's like, again, number 7, being independent, not fooling yourself, Libra. Like being more authentic towards yourself, not being like, I can't do this and I don't know how to do this, but yet you envision it and you see it another reality happening for you. Because what you see with your third eye is already happening in this timeline reality, because we live in a multi-dimensional world. Whatever you see, sign. It's just opening the window again, the balcony. It's like, yes, you're right. Open the doors. Open the door for yourself. Synchronistic signs here happening right now. I'm telling you, honey. Spirit's like, Sarah, you need some oxygen. Let me give you some fresh breeze. Thank you. And deception and envy. With victory and success, full energy. Really ask yourself, what is it? Even if it just starts with doing for 5 minutes some stretching in the mornings, Libra. Give yourself this permission to start. Your skin, yes, your skin and bones turning into sorry, I'm so off key. Turning into something beautiful. I feel like the one or the other was not expecting that he starts singing out of nowhere, but I saw again this, what I wrote down with yellow. And this is like the solar plexus energy, balancing out more solar plexus. But this is going to happen as soon as you start changing the purple change and the green change and expanding your consciousness towards yourself, letting off fall the mask, saying authentic no's to people, not being like, yes, I can do that for you, but in your heart, you're like, no, I don't really want to do that for you. Yet you're doing it. Stop that. If you feel resonated to that. It's just like, I don't want to trigger you, right? I just come from the same energy, from the same conditioning, as in the same layer, but we all have different stories how we got created to adapt, to receive those layers, to receive those conditionings. The other maybe have experienced trauma, physically, emotionally. The others maybe something else, But whatever conditioned us to have this mask, take it off. It's time, Libra. Fierce your shadows, because the full energy is here, like invest into the unknown, step into the unknown, rebirth. Let's check the 5D energies. I was like, where's my energy card deck? But it's literally here. Okay, fine. Intuitively, I grab with my left hand first this deck. So I will use this one for 5D. What is it, 5D for Libra? Spirit, be clear, please. 5D energies for Libra. Sun, rising, moon, April 2020. Okay. Initiation and the count, Saint Germain. Look, and this card wants to come out as well. Just telling you. Intense energies here. Oh, wow. Oh my God. Look, initiation and the count, Saint Germain. It came in reverse, number 14. Number 5 changes coming, but it came like this. It's like, when I look at this, it's like creating a false image for your surroundings, for the people who look up to you. But it's like also, and up in the air came as a second card. With number 18, number 9 receiving back. I feel like whenever I look into up in the air, it's like write down your wish, write down your intention, write down your desires, and burn it, or do some spiritual work that you feel the most aligned with the tools that you have, Libra. If you want to write it down and burn it, if you want to write it down and put it on a balloon and glue it on a balloon and just like let it fly, whatever it is. If you want to do some sex magic, do that. If you want, like, whatever you feel aligned with, listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. Like, I've done some crazy things. Right? Telling you, like, I mean, you can imagine why he suggested out of nowhere sex magic. Like, just telling you. It's like, not with another person. Okay, I just thought someone write something, but this is some private law. Maybe someone write exactly something right now and like thinking as in writing it as a comment. And I was like, let me see what you wrote. Because in another reality, it's already happening. This is again the thing. Like in another reality, someone sees this right now and comments it. But in my reality, in this present moment, it's like me just talking in private and this live video. But I already pick up this other reality where someone wrote down something because of me saying sex magic, and like without another person, just like me on my own with the intentions that I have. Let's read down. Let's read the Sound Saint Germain, but it's like a lot of purple colors here, a lot of crown chakra again, a lot of also being a healer. Maybe you see yourself as being a healer. Maybe you see yourself enlightening other people, being a spiritual person that's like talking to others and consults them. Let's check what is written here. And then we're already like 40 minutes already. Like, number 14. Where is you, honey? But I still have yellow in my mind. Okay. Here. The time of your initiation has been upon you, but you're holding on to old ways and are resistant to the wonderful changes at hand. The old things and relationships that keep your energy low are not your safety net, but rather the opposite. They keep you mired in your difficulties. Even if the lower energy people and things keeping you down are gone, you may be stuck on their loss or just afraid to move on to something new. Whatever is keeping you from pursuing your highest evolution must be confronted. Don't block your movement to a higher utilization of force and mind. With it, you can change your life and the very face to the world. Close your eyes and see yourself on the path of your initiation with the Count Saint Germain beside you. He's a really high, super spiritual being from the angelic realms. Just to let you know. Feel your energy and receptivity heighten as your vibration quickens. Realizing there are no limits or hindrances. What's next for you? I see 80, 81, 88, 81. I see like seeing your limitless potential and putting things into action, Libra. I feel like also with relationships, I told you rebirth and relationships, right? Black color, a lot of masculine energy. Saying authentic no's, especially if it lowers your vibration, if it gives free access to other people. I'm just like, but this is it, Libra. I feel like this was really a good, like being so in between like your intuition 5 years and seeing like to whom to say no and to release. They tell me up in the air, read up in the air, read up in the air. Just to give you like, because I said so short things about that. And it's upwards. Okay, let's check. Sorry. During this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seem hidden to you. You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know how it's going to turn out. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records and ask for a little insight, but there are elements that are unknown and at this time unknowable. There's too much about the situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, or some events may not have yet to come to pass, or unexpected discoveries are yet to be made. Trust is the only way for you now. If you push too hard to know or to influence the outcome, you might push that outcome away. Let go of all urgency and give the situation to your higher infinite self, who will take care of it all. Time is required to know more about this matter. And time doesn't matter to your eternal self. Basically talks about the whole time about time. Time is required to know more about this matter, and time doesn't matter to your eternal self, whose power and love are always with you, for now and indeed forever. What else do you need? Nothing but trust, the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. I feel like in regards to your relationships, you don't have to know. Maybe even with the deception and envy, seeing like, just like, I just hear like taking a step back from certain people where your intuition went crazy and just like being the full energy, just like following your intuition, just like taking a step back, just like If you feel like you have to ghost people, which is something that I cannot recommend to you, but I'm a Capricorn, I'm a ghost queen, ghost king, just saying. Maybe don't ghost them, because this is something I try more and more right now to communicate, to like be like, hey, right now I need some time for myself, just to let you know, I will like ghost like everyone right now. Being like more compassionate and communicating. But this is it, Libra. Let's do some angelic Reiki to you for the last 5 minutes, and then I have to check like my private office laptop, not my office laptop, to check if I got some messages or something. Yeah, cool. Let's stick to angelic Reiki. Will basically work like that. I will put a timer for 5 minutes, so don't be scared if the 5-minute timer is just like happening out of nowhere. And then during this time, I will call upon my archangels, my guardian angels, my ancestors, whatever energy they surround us, and you just say, I accept, I welcome, and let's work on your chakras, especially your heart, your crown. Yeah, open it up more, okay? Are you down? If not, you can leave it. But whoever is down right now, you can just stay here, okay? Hey, Google, I have my Selene crystal. Can you put a timer for 5 minutes, please?
Okay, 5 minutes, please.
5 minutes?
Zweiter Timer mit dem Namen 5 minutes, please. Für 5 Minuten. Los geht's.
He was like, for how long? I was like, 5 minutes. Someone is smoking weed. Wow, I haven't been smoking for so long. Sorry. Breathe into your gut, to your stomach with your nose. Like deep breathe into your stomach. Let it in there. And breathe out. Do it 2 times more, please. And then return back to your normal breathing habit, technique, whatever. Meanwhile, I call upon my archangels, my guardian angels, Azrael, Zadkiel, the archangels Michael, Ariel, the archangel Jeremiah, Raphael, the archangels Gabriel, Metatron, and Uriel, as well as the archangel Orion. I invoke you and call upon you. I call upon my ancestors to help me, to assist with this. I call upon elementals that are here with me. Help me to do this, help me to transfer, help me to do this distant remote angelic Reiki, and let's work on the chakra of whoever person listens to this right now. Starting with the base chakra, the root chakra, Archangel Michael, I call upon you. With your blade and your Selene blade of your sword, please cut the energies that drain this person. Please cut everything from all timeline realities and all parallel universal realities that make this person feel drained, worried, angry, mad, sad, depressed. Every lower vibrational emotion that this person perceives through other timeline realities, cut those, please. Help the person to become more safe and secure in their being and root those energies down to the earth, to Gaia. Visualizing that you have roots coming from your body and connecting to the core of the earth. I call upon my Archangel Ariel and Archangel Jeremiah to work on the sacral and solar plexus chakra. So the person, whoever listens to this, understands and sees their capability of not being a victim from the matrix, more like seeing that they are a winner and they can create whatever they want to create in their life. I call upon my Archangel Raphael to work on the heart space chakra, to expand the heart, to bring awareness into the heart and listening more to the heart in combination with Ariel for the solar plexus. Understanding that you are allowed and give yourself permission to say no, to be authentic, to let fall off the mask, to not be afraid to say no, to set boundaries. I call upon Archangel Gabriel for working on the throat chakra so the person has easier time to express themselves and what they feel with their heart in coherence to their mind and what they want to say and how they can speak their truth towards themselves or in regards to relationships, to something or someone, to be the most authentic self. I call upon Archangel Metatron that the person always see the best possible realities. So Metatron helps you and works on your third eye chakra to bring it into a perfect, healthy stage. So you always see the best possible realities that you can create for yourself. in all timeline realities and multidimensional parallel realities. I call upon Archangel Uriel and Archangel Orion to work on the crown chakra, to receive the ideas that you can create for you, to receive the downloads in regards to other people, to be in tune with your intuition, to see purple light coming from source, going through your body, enlightening every aspect of your body, being and making you, bringing you in tune with who you are and who you want to become to. Orion is the angel that helps you to manifest your desires. Let him manifest and help you. Welcome the help of your angels. Welcome the help of your angels and let them help you manifesting your dreams, being more in tune, bringing more tune and alignment with all your bodies, understanding what the next steps are for you. Wow. Oh my God. Hey, Google, thank you. You can stop. Okay, we're done, people. Oh, yes. I'm already, like, whenever I do this, I start, like, almost sweating sometimes. It depends on the time that I'm doing it. Oh, wow. I hope you received the energies. I hope you're doing amazing. Have a beautiful April. If you want to stalk me on social media or my modeling work, Serhat Matthews. If you want to give me a subscribe, please. I work on German content as well as English content, monthly zodiac readings, weekly energy check-ins, and here and there pick a card readings if you feel like that. If you suggest me that, I'm down for that, honey. I have this fuckboy reading. Pick a pile if it's a fuckboy or a fuck girl. Let's check the archetype energy. If you're down to that, it's in my videos somewhere. Like, you know, I do everything that I feel like. Sending you love and light. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for co-creating this with me. Your thumbs up, your subscribe, it pushes my algorithm. And I see so much coming for all of us. And I definitely want to play here my part. This is what I feel like I have to do. Like, I feel like also I have to read tarot cards for celebrities. I constantly see Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik as in doing some love relationship cards and like next steps, guidance, energy reading for real. So yeah, help me manifest that. Let's co-create together. All the love. Bye. Oh my God.